¿Te cuesta decir lo que piensas sin incomodar a los demás? No estás solo. Disentir en inglés puede ser difícil, pero también puede ser una oportunidad para construir confianza. En este episodio te acompaño a practicar frases que te permiten expresarte con claridad, respeto y autenticidad. Lo vamos a trabajar juntos. Bienvenido a Inglés con Propósito, el podcast para profesionales que quieren comunicarse con claridad, seguridad e intención. Hoy vamos a trabajar una habilidad crítica en el mundo profesional: cómo expresar desacuerdo sin sonar agresivo, negativo o confrontativo. Y antes de empezar, quiero agradecer a quien respondió la encuesta del episodio anterior. Ya se viene un episodio dedicado a cómo cerrar conversaciones con claridad, así que quédate cerca. Suscríbete al podcast para no perderte nada. Let's get started. Have you ever disagreed in a meeting but didn't know how to say it without sounding harsh? Maybe you stayed quiet. Maybe you said something, but it came out stronger than you intended. Now, imagine being able to share your disagreement with calm, clarity, and respect. That's today's goal. Disagreement doesn't have to mean confrontation. In fact, knowing how to disagree tactfully is one of the marks of a strong communicator. Let's explore 3 phrases that allow you to express a different point of view without making the conversation tense or uncomfortable. Phrase 1. I see where you're coming from, and I'd like to add another perspective. This keeps the empathy intact and feels more collaborative than oppositional. For example, I see where you're coming from, and I'd like to add another perspective that could speed up our timeline. Repeat after me. I see where you're coming from, and I'd like to add another perspective. Phrase 2. That could work, though I have some concerns. This phrase is ideal when you don't want to say no, but you do want to express hesitation. For example, that could work, though I have some concerns about how we'd handle the extra cost. Say it with me. That could work, though I have some concerns. And phrase 3, I'm wondering if there's another way we could look at this. This is softer, more collaborative, and great when you want to keep the door open to discussion. For example, I'm wondering if there's another way we could look at this. Maybe something less resource-heavy? You try it now. I'm wondering if there's another way we could look at this. I once coached a manager who avoided conflict at all costs. He didn't want to sound negative, so he often just nodded along. But that silence cost him. His ideas, which were great, weren't being heard. Once we practiced these phrases, everything changed. Now he expresses disagreement clearly while still being seen as kind and respectful. His team respects him more, and he's more confident in every meeting. Here is your recap and positive affirmation for this episode. Let's review. To express disagreement tactfully, use phrases like, I see where you're coming from, and I'd like to add another perspective. Or, that could work, though I have some concerns. Or, I'm wondering if there's another way we could look at this. Now, repeat after me. My perspective is valuable. I can disagree with clarity and respect. This week, try using one of these phrases in a real conversation. Notice how it changes the dynamic. Do people listen more, respond differently, feel more open? And if you want to practice, record yourself saying these phrases, play them back, and adjust your tone if needed. Every small step helps you grow as a communicator. If you want to sound more confident, clear, and intentional in English, you don't have to figure it out alone. Book your free strategy call at beinglés.ca and let's make your English work for you. This was Inglés con Propósito, because how you speak shapes how you lead. See you in the next episode.